everybody. So I got a new parcel from Kikagoods, which I'm quite excited about. So I've been doing some customization of BJDs and other dolls. So that's the Kikagoods parcel. I'll just show you the customization project. So yeah, I've got this is a magician and with a crow head. And this one's a priestess that I've been working on. So using different materials like epoxy clay or epoxy sculpt for customizing. So these bodies that I've been using are like secondhand Barbies and stuff that I've picked up. But I wanted to do some customization with BJDs. So I've been working on this one. I've still got to. Oh, this one was from Kikagoods as well. I've still got to do some clothes, but yeah, that's how far I've got with that one. This is from Jiang Festival 1/6 BJD doll from Kikagoods. So it came as a plain doll, and I've added the wig and the makeup. And yeah, I'm going to be sewing some clothes for her, or I've started sewing some clothes, and yeah, doing some more kind of decoration and so on. So that's where I've got to with those. But what I've ordered is another few blank bodies without heads, and I'm going to be hopefully either sculpting the heads or customizing some other doll heads that I've already got. So yeah, let's go ahead with the unboxing. Okay, so I've got the packaging open. Let's see what we've got. So I got two the same and two different. So this first one, oh, that's cute, is a 112 male body. Okay. Wow, they're small, hey? But these are like the, like the Leroy or something like that. But it's actually longer, more slender. So I was looking for something kind of more realistic than the sort of anime type chibi BJDs. Yeah, so I wanted more realistic body sculpt and facial features. Wow, I'm going to have to make the head quite small for this one. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so that's the 112, and then I ordered an 8 as well, 1/8. So that is a bit larger. I don't know if you can see the size difference. Yeah, so there's the 112. I don't know how to show that really. That's my hand size against it, so it's like twice the height of my hand. And this one, a little bit bigger and broader. Yeah, and I used a different skin tone as well, so a slightly darker skin tone for that one. Okay, and then the other two, they just come in packets, are female 112 bodies. So these are really tiny. They're the UF doll. Cute. Also two different skin tones there. Yeah, and I'm going to have to figure out with the heads like how I'm going to attach them, and if I'm going to try and do like one that you can remove and replace. Yeah, because obviously if you want to tighten the strings and stuff, then it's useful to have removable heads, because the easiest place to tighten BJD strings is at the neck. So there they are. Sorry for doll nudity if anyone's offended by that. They're cute. Okay, so maybe I'm just going to open the 112 boy body. And I'll put on the screen what the listing was, because I can't quite remember the name of the sculpt. All of these come from BJDs that Kikagoods stocks as full sets, so you know, with heads and clothes and everything. But then sometimes the manufacturers have spare base bodies without makeup, and that's one of the things that Kika stocks. So yeah, that's what these are. You can order blank heads as well, but like I say, I wanted to get away from the sort of exaggerated features that you get with some of those. Oh, this is really nice. Wow. It's actually really nice. The quality on this is really good. So he's double jointed at the elbow. So lots of range of movement there. And at the knee. It's really nice quality. The texture of the I don't know what it is actually, vinyl. If it's PVA, I'll have to double check. But yeah, it's kind of soft. It's a soft textured plastic. It's really cool. And yeah, he's jointed at the chest as well, so he can arch his back backwards, and he can hunch in case I wanted to make a hunching figure. Wow, I love that. It's really cool. Okay, maybe I'll check out one of the female bodies as well. Oh yeah, and he comes with so 3 sets of hands and a neck piece, which is useful if I want to use that as the base for making the head. And then, you know, if I did make a head and had like a piece that can be separated, then how does this go on? That way. That's it. Yeah, if I had a piece that can be separated, then people could obviously get the head on and off again. So maybe that's what I'll have to do. Yeah, otherwise you buy a blank head, but like I say, I want kind of particular size, the proportions. I want the proportions to be in keeping with the size of the BJD body. So, and a lot of the heads that come with these are bigger and with exaggerated features like eye holes and stuff. So, wow, I really like that. That's a really nice body. And let's see these UF dolls. I'm gonna have a look at this one. Sorry about the boobs. This channel is for adults. Yeah, I don't usually like figures with like exaggerated breasts. But they only had these ones. They didn't have the small chest. And you know, some people have big boobs, it's fine. And I think the figures that I'm going to make these into are going to be kind of fantasy figures, witches and so on. So they're going to be wearing a decent amount of clothes. So it's not going to be hopefully too... And you can always file them as well if you wanted to. Reduce the size, but yeah, again, very nice texture. This is a bit sort of more glossy. It's not glossy, but it's a little bit more kind of shiny than the plastic with this one. I like the texture of this one, the male body, better. But the joints are similar in terms of double jointing. The feet are kind of very small and fat compared to his feet. See that? So his are more kind of realistically proportioned again. So yeah, this is more obviously a kind of, with a little bit of an exaggeration in the body shape itself. But yeah, again, double jointed elbow, good range of movement for posing and so on. I think I do like the male figure better, but I'm sure I can work with these ones. And these were actually 2 for the price of 1 on the Kikagoods sale recently. So yeah, they came quite cheaply. Whereas these I paid for the 2 separately. Wonder, should I just open the, I'll open the 1/8 as well. Because this one looks really nice. There we go. Oh yeah, he's really cool as well. I really like the proportions. I like the realistic hand and feet models. And the posing is excellent. Look at that. Again, he can hunch, and he can bend his back up, and it's the same kind of texture, like more matte and soft than the UF dolls. It's going to be really, really posable. Nice. Wow. Okay, cool. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do the heads using these base plates, hopefully, and then I'll be able to secure them properly, and then yeah, with like a cap, either secured with magnets or, you know, a kind of plug kind of cap. So the ways I'm thinking, I've got some, as I say, I've got some kind of cheap plastic heads which I could use, and otherwise I could actually just sculpt them. I've got air dry clay which I can use, and I've got epoxy sculpt, which is a bit more tricky because you have to do it within a certain amount of time, but I might try a few different options for the sculpting. So that'll be a future video. All right, thanks for watching, guys.